Hey boys and girls, grab some weed and get ready to review one of my favorite Halloween films of all time, Idle Hands. Alright kids, this is a spoiler alert for a movie that came out in 1999. You've had about 20 years to watch this movie, so don't give me no shit. So if you haven't seen this movie yet, shut that shit down now. So here's the deal. I was debating on either reviewing Idle Hands or Final Destination. Both starred Evan Sawa, both came out during my formidable years as a teenager, and I saw both these movies with some of my best friends, and I have great memories attached to them. Now you'd think the reason I chose Idle Hands over Final Destination is because it's a stoner movie, and that's partly true. But the real reason I chose Idle Hands is because I reached out to Devin Sawa on Twitter and asked him if he would come on the podcast and chat about the movie. I offered to donate money to a charity of his choice for him to come on, virtually smoke a bowl with me, and just talk about the movie. Well, no surprise, he didn't respond to my tweet. Then a few hours later, one of my buddies hit me up and was like, hey dude, you know he's been sober for like 10 years, right? So the idiot I am asked this dude to destroy his sobriety to come on my stupid ass podcast. So the genius I am reached back out to him on Twitter and apologized for being such a goon. But this time he replied, basically saying that even though he doesn't partake in weed smoking, he definitely doesn't have anything against it. So now I don't feel like such a douche, and clearly he's just a stand-up guy. Side note, for some reason, it took forever to find his reply. This dude tweets more than a bored 16-year-old girl in the back of her math class. It honestly took about 20 minutes to find these screenshots. Anyways, let's rap about the flick. I fucking love this movie, especially because it's so incredibly underrated. It's a goofy Halloween stoner movie with a ridiculous premise and an awesome cast. This movie's packed with actors who took this script possibly to the next level. I don't even think that the writer had any idea that the movie would turn out this good. The movie stars Devin Sawa, who is already killing it in Casper, Little Giants, and Wild America. It's got Seth Green, who is 25, playing a 17-year-old kid. So God bless him and whatever unicorn blood that dude drinks. He's been in a ton of shit. I'm not even gonna begin to go into all the things that he's in. If you don't recognize his name or his face, then you've been living under a rock for the last 20 years. It's got Eldon Henson from Daredevil, but 90s kids know him as Fulton Reed from the Mighty Ducks franchise. Vivica Fox from Independence Day and Kill Bill. It's got Fred Willard, who's one of this generation's greatest comedic and improv actors. And finally, it's got Jessica Alba from Fantastic Four, Machete, and Sin City. Here's a tidbit for you. Blink-182's Tom DeLonge had a small cameo in this movie. You can see him at the Burger Jungle. He's the guy working the drive-through window. Basically, the movie's about a pothead whose hand gets possessed. He kills his family and friends, and Vivica Fox's character comes to destroy his hand, or actually kill him. And at the end of the movie, he winds up falling in love with the girl next door. The movie's weird, it's silly, but it's fun and it's goofy. I really enjoyed some of the camera angles. I enjoyed the special effects, the sound effects, the makeup that's in this movie. You know, this movie came out in a time where CGI was really expensive, and these guys took the little budget that they had and they got the most bang for their buck. These guys really did a phenomenal job making this movie. This movie's great to watch during the holiday season. It's not scary, it's fun, it's stupid, it's silly. It's a great way to kick off the holiday season. I've got no gripes with this film. I watch this movie every year religiously. It's just a fun time. I blaze up, I pop the movie on, and I enjoy the fuck out of it. In my opinion, I give this movie a solid 7.7. I've got no real complaints. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great movie. If you haven't watched it, go check it out. You can thank me later. That's it for this review. Please do me a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to this channel for everything Absurd Reality. We are out!